Hola amigos, if you are looking this video, that means you already booked this tour Choquequirao. Okay, now I will explain everything that you have to know before to do this trek with our program. Sorry if my pronunciation not going to be perfect, but I will try to do my best, okay? So if you book this tour in a group service, the meeting point will be in Regocijo Square. Regocijo Square is just next to the main square where all of the tours live. If you book this tour in a private service, we will come to your hostel to pick up you from your hostel. We will coordinate on WhatsApp. Okay, so we leave from Cusco around 6:30 a.m. The first breakfast is not included, so you can have a breakfast in your hostel. If it's not, 2 hours driving from Cusco, we will stop in the Cunyac, in the river, around 20 or 30 minutes for a breakfast. Right to Capulillo. We will have a lunch, and after the lunch we will separate all of our stuff for the horse and the backpack that we will bring with us. I will give you a duffer bag, that means it's a little bag where you will put your 5 kilos extra luggage for the horse, usually clothes that you will need to change during this trek, and every day you will walk with one small day backpack where you will bring all of your personal things like water, snacks, camera, money. Okay, so we will start our hike from Capulillo all the way to Chiquisca. From 2,900 until 1,850. 3 hours, 8 kilometers down. Okay, we will sleep in Chiquisca in a local lodge. We will have a dinner there. We don't need tents, we sleep in a local hostels. Our second day, we start very early. Usually we start very early for avoid the sun in the really lower part. So usually we start our hike around 5:30 a.m. We have a coffee with sandwich, and around 5:40 we start hiking with the first light of the day. So we go down 2 kilometers all the way to Playa Rosalinas next to the river. We cross the river and then we climb up 3 kilometers. That takes us 1 hour down and 1 hour and a half up to Santa Rosa Baja, where going to be our breakfast. We stop there around 40 minutes or 1 hour, and then we continue another 4 kilometers up all the way to Marampata. Marampata is the end of the uphill on 2,900 meters above sea level. We have a lunch in this place, and in the afternoon we just rest. So that day sounds hard, but we don't have to be rushed, because the only thing that we have to do that day is to get to Marampata, usually for the lunch. If we are slow, we can take a little bit more time, no problem about that. In the same place we have a dinner and we sleep there in another hostel. On the third day we visit Choquequirao, this really nice archaeological site. Again, we start very early, breakfast around 5 a.m, 5:30, 5:40, we are leaving from Marampata to Choquequirao. It's 4 kilometers, 1 hour and a half or 2 hours walking. We try to get here before the sunrise to have a really nice view with the sunrise in this area, okay, like in the picture that you will see later. We visit as much as possible Choquequirao, all of the principal things. We have a box lunch in here in Choquequirao, and after that, maximum that we can stay here is until 2 p.m. from 7 a.m. until 2 p.m. 2 p.m. we leave Choquequirao, we back to Marampata. After Marampata, we go down 1 hour and a half all the way to Santa Rosa Alta, where is our campsite. Now we have a dinner there, we sleep there, but before to sleep we have a bonfire in the middle of the nature. That will be another experience. On the fourth day, is the day that we will come back to the beginning of the trek. That day will be a little bit challenging. We start from Santa Rosa Alta very early, all the way down to the river, and then we climb up to Chiquisca, where is our breakfast, Then we continue another 3 or 4 hours all the way to Capulio, where is our lunch place. So we arrive to Capulio for the lunch. If you book 4 days 3 nights the tour, the 4th day in the afternoon, just right after the lunch, you will take a transport all the way back to Cusco, 4 hours. Usually we arrive to Cusco around 7 or 8 p.m. If you book tour of 5 days 4 nights, the 4th day in the afternoon we're going to rest in our exclusive campsite in Capulio with the little huts that has the view to the canyon and the mountain in the back. We sleep in that place. The 5th day. The 5th day is just relaxing day because on the 4th day we already finished the trek. So on the 5th day you can have after the breakfast around 9 or 10 p.m. we will back all the way to Cusco. So on the way to Cusco we can stop at the hot springs. Cono is the name of that hot springs, but it's not included in our tour. So you can coordinate with the group and add some money to the transport if you wanna visit that place. Last lunch is not included, so you can have a lunch before leave the Capulio or around the way. Okay, we arrive to Cusco around 2 or 3 p.m. and that is the end of the trek. Okay, things that you have to bring for this trek. As you can see here, the weather is very hot, so we have to came prepared for that. One hat for the sun, sunglasses, sunscreen, insect repellent. We have a lot of mosquitoes here. You can take this to cover your face from the wind or from the dust. So t-shirts, like a 3-4 t-shirts with a long sleeve is quite much better for avoid the sunburn or mosquitoes. Really light pants, or you can walk with shorts but using a lot of mosquito repellent. Hiking boots and another extra runner shoes just in case if your boots makes you blisters, then you can have an emergency another shoes. Really thick pairs of socks because that is very important for avoid to get blisters. Okay, sandals is very important. Towels, if you have your own towels, take with you. Try to take with you very important flashlight. Usually in our trip we don't walk at night, but sometimes if we want to leave earlier from each campsite, then we will need flashlight, so don't forget, that is very important. Then you have to take with you some extra dry fruits or snacks or some coca leaves or chocolate bars. Then you will need to eat around the trek in some stops. So about energy for your cell phone or camera, we have energy around the trek, but just during the day because our energy is with the solar energy. So if you have an extra power bank or extra batteries, take with you. We can charge during the day in some campsites, but at night not. About Wi-Fi, you can rent Wi-Fi in each campsite for extra cost. You can have a hot shower as well for extra costs. Cold shower is free, but hot shower they charge you a little bit. Personal medication, you need to take with you all of your personal medication, some bandage for the knee. The most often problem that we have in this trek is about knee because we have a lot of downhill and a lot of uphill coming here and going back to home. So that you need knee braces, some creams, some painkillers or something like that. Take with you, is very important. If you have your walking stick, take your own walking sticks. It's very important and it's really helpful. Okay, if you don't have walking sticks, we provide you wood sticks at the beginning of the trek. If you don't want wood sticks or trekking, if you don't have your trekking poles, we rent trekking poles for $10 for all of this trek. Another recommendation, if you are to come to do this trek, this is one of the hardest trek that exists in Peru and it's really challenging, so you have to be in shape. If you think you don't have too much experience, you can rent a horse. In our program, in 2 days we get to Marampata, the 3rd day we visit Choquequirao, and on the 4th day we back. The 4th day sounds a little bit hard, so you can rent a horse just for the 4th day. How much is the price? If you rent a horse, is 100 soles for the horse and 100 soles for the another horseman, because it's an extra contract. So if you decide to come to Choquequirao, don't wait too much time and come here. Ya, vámonos.